right now I'm good, but I'm just saying in that moment, it's like I don't do anything. Like, and I felt bad, like I felt guilty about it. But it's like, yo, what do I do?
What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH. And to be honest, if you're a content creator or an aspiring content creator, I think you're really gonna enjoy this video because we had a great productive conversation on Clubhouse, which is a brand new app available on iOS. It's supposed to come to Android eventually, but I think they wanted to keep the poor people out. But before we get into that, friendly reminder that I am giving away a free Xbox Series X. Yes, Microsoft's brand new next-gen console. You can have one for free by clicking that link in the description box below and taking a minute out of your day to sign up, pause the video, then come back and watch what we got to talk about today. So yeah, subscriber burnout, self-doubt, even if you're not a content creator, I'm sure some of y'all can relate to this, just the whole self-doubt thing. We hosted a room in Clubhouse, which for those of you unaware, it's basically a new app on iOS. Like I said, it's coming to Android eventually, and it's going to open up to the public. Currently, it's in closed beta, and basically the best way I can describe it is it's like Discord meets LinkedIn. It's for people who are serious about business and networking, and we hosted a room last night, me and some of the boys from GI. We're gonna talk about content creation, what it takes to make it, a bunch of other things, and we also pulled up some of you guys from the audience, and you guys got to ask us questions, and we tried to answer them to the best of our ability. It was almost like a live podcast. And we had other content creators in there, big content creators that were giving a lot of advice. Clubhouse is really dope if you're serious about your craft, whatever it is. So if you know somebody who can get you into it, get you an invite, make sure to get in there and make sure to follow me. Just search me on Clubhouse, the Black Hokage, and you'll be able to get into the next room when we do host one.
What's good, Chris?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh God, this guy.
First of all, what's up? Just want to say thank y'all for what y'all have done on YouTube and all that. It got me into content creation. Let me just get to my question real quick. So November, I've been the most consistent, the most efficient with my content. Life shit happened to me in December, like it hit me really hard and I fell off. So the question I have to say is like, how do you guys when life hits you, how do you bounce back into content creation?
Oh, I know how you feel. Me personally, I'm on demon time. But freaking the way I pick myself up, I think I always ask myself why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like a lot of times I hop in these rooms and I hear people always talking about like the money and all that. And that shit is cool. Mm-hmm. It definitely is cool. But I've been around for so long, I can say that I was making videos before money was involved. I always entertain people. Like before YouTube was even invented, I was creating videos with my friends and like I would edit them. I remember we made like Ghetto Spider-Man and all these other shitty ass home movies. And I would edit them in computer class and then we just sit there and just laugh amongst our friends and shit. So it's like whenever I'm feeling burnt out, I ask myself, why am I doing that? And these days, I feel like my brand is, originally I was like kind of like the funny guy or whatever, the troll, but I feel like I've rebranded to everybody's big brother now that I'm a little bit older. And I've started to kind of lean into that and talk more about life. So like I always try to ask myself why. Before the why was I like to make people laugh, and I still do. But I think the why now is making people laugh, but also providing value and content, being able to help other people. Like it's really dope when people tweet me and he say, yo, I listened to your advice about the resume thing, the digital resume, and I got a job with my local senator. Or a chick had tweeted me like a month ago talking about she used my link for Skillshare to take a leadership class, and she got a job when she mentioned that she took the leadership class or whatever. So that's what I do it for. I think you got to ask yourself why you into it, Chris.
Yeah, I feel that. And just to add on to that, as I spoke to you one time when you were streaming, and you gave me some advice, and I've been applying that advice, trying to get better at it. Basically, you told me that because you said I had an old school style of my approach to YouTube, because I'll just do skits. For anybody that knows, I make skits on YouTube. But now I'm trying to incorporate different types of content to keep the content flowing. So as I started a podcast, I'm doing more vlog type of videos on my channel just to keep the content flowing. And it's been helping a lot with my brand because people get to see a different side of me. So, that's, just to add on to what you were just saying about being a big brother to everybody else.
Have you tried putting your skits on TikTok?
Let's say.
Yes and no. My skits are longer than a minute, so I'm just trying to figure out shorter content. I've been coming up with ideas for TikTok, and
well, have you thought about doing original like short form skits on TikTok? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a TikTok crackhead, and skits are popping on there, bro.
Can I chime into it quick? I was about to say, why not just do a part 1, part 2 video? Once you get these TikTok trends of like, here's part 1, and it catches them. It's like, if you want to see part 2, follow the account, and it'll be posted tomorrow or an hour. So I just recommend that.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. It was about to sound like an excuse, but like the moment I started like getting into TikTok was when life shit hit me like that same day.
That ain't no excuse, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, that's real life.
That's real life, bro. Trust me, I had trouble getting out the bed a couple months. Trust me, bro. I know.
I legit before you came in, I just told everybody in here, like, I had like one of the worst things that ever happened to somebody was actually the reason why I started content creation, was to kind of keep my mind off of what was going on with me. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like therapeutic for me, just to keep my mind moving and just keep my creativity, you know what I mean, going, and not, just sitting there feeling bad and not so much sorry for myself, but just feeling terrible all the damn time.
I want to add to this because the reason why I keep going, and when I fell down or something like that, is that too many people, I feel like if I just stop editing a video for it could be a month or something like that, then there's nothing to be showed push GI, that's how I see it, and I want to push GI as far as that, as it can go. And even for myself, as far as my Twitch channel, I'm willing to put that to the side for as long as I have to, because it's what I really want. And not to mention, I really do enjoy making content. Like when I'm editing, to add to the other question that they asked me about, you got to be curious. You also got to actually enjoy it, because no one wants to sit there. Enjoy the process. Rest in peace, Kobe. But that's what I learned from Kobe. He would enjoy the journey, enjoy the process of getting better, not just to be better, and enjoy when you get there, but also enjoy the process.
And to piggyback on that, I really just want to really emphasize the fun of it. Really keeps you going, because someone just streaming the game or someone really enjoying the game, people can tell. It's like you're gonna work harder than everybody else just because it's entertainment, not because you need to make this money, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey, I got a question though, Chris. Did you feel like you wanted to just quit, or you just felt like shit was getting in the way and you just didn't feel like you could do it and be efficient with it?
It was so like I said, I do skits. All right, so I would get in front of the camera or I would start recording, and the motivation it wasn't there. And I got to a point where I was like, yo, is this, before this was supposed to be like an escape and all that, and it was fun. Right now I'm good, but I'm just saying in that moment, it's like I don't do anything. And I felt bad, I felt guilty about it. But it's like, yo, what do I do?
Right, because I always had this saying, before you quit something, remember why you started, why you got started doing it. Yeah. And if you don't have an answer for that, and you can't think of why you started, then maybe it was just a phase. You know what I mean? But if you can remember every reason why you got started doing it, then maybe you should just find a different way to apply yourself and continue to push forward.
Yeah.
Yo, Flight Mike, what up, bro? Introduce yourself and let the people know how you deal with burnout when you creating content.
Hey guys, dude, I 100% feel your problem, Chris. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm a YouTuber. I went through a period where my channel died after really struggling with YouTube for the greater part of the decade. Came back in 2019 after giving up. Something just clicked. I switched to NBA content. Now I have a channel with 500,000 subscribers and another channel with 250,000 subscribers for the NFL. And I'm working on my third channel for YouTube miscellaneous content. That's at 50,000. But to comment on what you said, Chris, I literally just went through the same thing in December. Now, like YouTubers could attest, December is like the month, you know, ad rates are high, like you're just doing the most to like get content out. Obviously you want to get good content out, obviously, but there was a point, I think in December, I uploaded something like 70 videos between 3 channels. Like there were days where I woke up and my voice was just like, yo, you know, just chill. The best way you could deal with burnout is, I don't want to sound tacky, like, you know, and say go meditate or something, because obviously that could only do so much. I try to get into a good routine. So for me, I like to wake up and watch my favorite YouTubers for ideas. I watch other people in the niche. I look up on Twitter to see what people are talking about. And from time to time, there's just topics or things that I'm like really excited to talk about. Like, for example, when James Harden got traded, like, dude, I had so much to say about that. Like stuff like that will like juice me. And then there's content that I kind of roll my eyes about and say, I have to create videos on this right now. Really, I don't feel like it. Honestly, it's one of those things where you have to pick and choose your battles. If there's a day where you feel like you're sitting down and you're going to make like some garbage content and your following's going to know, which I've had days like that, then it's best to sit those days out and spend those days doing stuff you like to do. Obviously, there are times where it's worth it to push through. You know, like if there's like an opportunity for you to like really create some good content, but you don't feel like doing it, but it's time specific, which happens to me a lot, then sometimes you just have to push through if the opportunity is there and the reward is good enough. And what gets me through those moments is just thinking about the reward, you know, thinking about what's there, thinking about what the end result will be. That's how I deal with it.
Yeah. It's so much, like, right now, like I said, I'm good right now. Like, I feel very motivated. But that was the biggest fear of mine, like the fact that I wasn't motivated to work on my channel as much as I wanted to. I felt guilty. And then the fact that, like, yo, my channel could die and I could put up a video and restart the whole process. And that, it was just, you know, in the back of my mind. But I understand what you're saying. I feel that.
Yeah, you know what really helped me too, Chris, is just talking to people. Like I said, because I've been going through some crazy bullshit too. And so like not just talking to people in my personal life, but just hopping in these Clubhouse rooms. Like just the other day, I just met Flight Mike like yesterday in a room, and now this dude's in my room and he's talking and he's preaching the gospel. And then I get a bunch of other big content creators, they following me as well. And it's like, I'm already talking about doing content with it. It like reinvigorated, it motivated me. So like, don't sit in your funk alone. Like hop in these rooms, talk to people. You never know who you're going to meet. And then that can reinvigorate your creative energy when you meet other like-minded individuals like yourself.
It blew my mind when I realized how many other creators had my problems. Like even you, Chris, you just said something that used to be like one of my biggest fears and still is one of my biggest fears. You know, my channel's dying, and there's nothing guaranteed, you know, because content is always going to evolve. What's going to kill it today, chances are probably won't kill it in like 3 years from now or 4 years from now. Content gets phased out and trends evolve. So it is something on the back of my mind, and especially in my situation, like, dude, I have a med school acceptance that's like there that I'm like deferring over and over and over again. I have friends coming up to me saying like, you're out of your freaking mind, turning that down to create fucking like NBA and NFL YouTube videos. At the end of the day though, I do like, when I think about it, the thing that keeps me going is like, dude, like I wake up, have like a double shot of espresso, and I get to create content for a living. And I get, you know, YouTubers get paid pretty well for doing it. They don't work as long hours as other people either. You have an opportunity to really capitalize from a business standpoint on this internet golden age that most other people our age, like years and years ago, didn't have an opportunity to do so. So that's definitely one of the driving factors as well. I do personally believe that it's the best job in the world. And if you're going to get burnt out doing something, you might as well get burnt out working the greatest job in the world, because you're creating content about something you clearly are passionate about, as opposed to working for someone else, selling your time in a 9 to 5. That's something you're working towards.
Hey, you was talking about your podcast, Chris. Why you invite me?
You jump on for real?
Motherfucker, just ask. Yo, we gotta start. This is why I like this app, bro, because motherfuckers be acting scared, bro. Just ask. Y'all hop on your shit, dog.
Appreciate that.
All right, let's get somebody else up here. Also, y'all make sure y'all following the mods and shit, because if we do these, man, y'all wanna be up to date.
Yeah, connect. Everybody connect. Show love.
Yeah, y'all might want to do that, man, because
Oh, real quick, I just want to say again, thank you guys, Black. Appreciate that phone call a couple weeks ago. That helped out a lot. Flock, when you were doing views from the tube, I was on it. It helped me a lot, like, you know, hearing feedback. Yeah. And now,
did I like it?
Yeah. It was just the connection was slow, so the video was lagging, but it was good. All
right.
But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate everything you've done. You know, just showing love.
2021 positive vibes.